Hey everyone, it's Intel here, and this is probably going to be my last 1.8 video.
And the reason why is because it just became very stale for me. There wasn't anything new.
Hey everyone, Seafreezy here, and this is more than likely going to be my last video playing on 1.8.
Minecraft 1.8 is dying, and I don't mean just like it's dying
What used to be the greatest version of Minecraft remains a fragment of the past. What was once teeming with millions of players and vibrant game modes descends in player count. After almost 10 years since the initial release, it's clear that 1.8 isn't what it used to be. February 29, 2016. Minecraft's combat update. This update changed PvP forever. Unlike 1.8 PvP, where fights were often determined by who could click faster, 1.9 completely revamped its PvP mechanics. Time strikes with the efficient damage. Players could wield 2 items at once. Shields were introduced. There were infinitely more ways players could engage in combat. Although 1.8 had already been out since 2014, many players and servers chose to stay in this version, regardless of the new opportunities promised in later updates. 1.9 completely changed PvP, and many weren't willing to adjust to the new mechanics. As much as the player base remained loyal, it wouldn't always be this way. As the years went by, 1.8 would see 0 changes. Players were doing essentially the same thing for almost 10 years. Minecraft would continue to roll new and exciting updates, while 1.8 PvPers remained in isolation. Initially, the version continued to attract newer players, to try out game modes like Hypixel's Duels or SkyWars, but the effects of 1.8's standstill became more and more prominent. This led the version to become very stale, with its player base falling down and the overall experience losing its flair. Ultimately, PvP became very stale, and the version was no longer as fun as it used to be. For over 8 years, players continued to grind and improve, which only made the skill gap between players larger. With this much time to train, it became very challenging for newer players to keep up with the veterans who have been familiar with the mechanics for years. The skill gap between an average player and a PvPer with almost a decade of experience became infinitely larger. 1.8 is around 10 years old now, and it's natural for players to hone their skills over time. Minecraft continued to update, leaving behind the simple prototype it once was. These updates led to more interesting and exciting opportunities for PvP, like Crystal, Axe and Shield, and even Mace. With all these new updates, many players, YouTubers, and PvPers alike would switch to newer versions like 1.20 for more thrilling combat experiences, along with newly updated servers and game modes, or just more entertaining gameplay in general. Eventually, it wasn't worth holding out in such an isolated version of such a colorful game. There are many things to take into account when looking at the version's history, but the harsh truth is, people move on. This is about more than just 1.8. Maybe you lost interest, burnt out, or went on to other things in life. Maybe you only played during 2-week phases, or maybe some of you are the only ones in your friend group that still play Minecraft. People move on, either to different games or from gaming entirely. There's a reason why those moments had so much value, because they were not just moments, but memories.
Oh, I can take you guys with me.
Wait, we're going up. Oh, what was that for?
Yeah, bro, look, this is kind of... Look behind you, hold.
Oh, why is there a thing here?
This is